2 seconds. I'm here with Ian.
Yo.
And yeah, it's gonna be great. So thanks for joining us if you're watching on the YouTube. And here we gizzo. Right. Meow. Welcome to Unlimited Lives, everybody. I'm your host, TJ. With me is my co-host. Hello, Ian.
Hey, how's it going? Unlimited Lives After Dark, right?
This is welcome to Unlimited Lives After Dark. Thank you for making sure that our branding is right.
Hey, man, I'm a branding expert. It's all over my LinkedIn. I'm a Brando Expo.
You really, yes, you are a Brando Expo. I knew that.
Go ahead, ask me anything about Marlon Brando. Or about branding. I can answer it.
How many cows get branded?
There's no way to know, really. The science is still out on that.
Oh, well, really?
Yeah. I am an expert, though.
I like that you're an expert, but you don't know. What a fun show we have for all you delicious people out there in what we call TV land.
Nice.
Yeah, you guys are out in TV land. So hope you guys are, if you're listening on iTunes, why don't you make sure that you guys come and check out the show? Hello,
yeah, there's they named a whole TV channel after you out there in TV land.
They did. They called it TJ Maxx channel.
Nice.
Alpha Monkey, hello. Hey, dudes. Heavy E, welcome to the show. Brian McGinnis, sexy boy time. Nom, nom, nom. Very awkward. So, Ian, what have you been, what have you been going on, man? What have you been doing?
What have I been going on? What have I been doing?
Going on? What have you been doing?
I've been, I finally got around to getting Hades today.
Good?
God. Yeah, dude, it's awesome. It's so good.
What is so good about it?
It's like Binding of Isaac meets Diablo, kind of. It's this very fast-paced action RPG. It feels like almost like an arena shooter in a way, but like definitely with more of a Diablo feel. You just fight in all these like rooms of individuals, like sets of enemies, and everyone drops. You get some kind of like upgrade or like artifact stuff you can use to upgrade your guy over time. But like you're gonna lose the runs is the idea. You're gonna play it for a while and lose a bunch, but get stronger every time. And it's so cool. It takes place in like Hades from Greek mythology. All the characters are really good. The voice acting's awesome. I love it, dude. It's kind of like a perfect game to me.
Well, it looks pretty cool as far as I'm seeing it right now. It looks pretty cool. Let me see. So it's like a Diablo shooter.
Yeah, I mean, like there's a lot of you get to pick your weapon before every run. And then in addition to the weapon, you get all kinds of weird add-ons and mods during the course of the run. Like Aphrodite might make it like charm people, or Hermes will give you like a speed up, stuff like that. James Woods is not in it. This has nothing to do with James Woods.
So James Woods is in this game?
No. They didn't want him in there. I assume that was a serious talk, and they ended up just going with no on that version of Hades.
I don't know, man. I think he's in it.
Look, I wish he was, but unless it's like a big endgame surprise and they switch out the voice actor for the character of Hades, I'll be pretty disappointed.
Oh man, you know how pissed that would be. CJ DeMo goes, driving home, please turn down the and slide off the right to the water. Turtle, CJ. Yeah, this is the fun stuff, guys. Join us every Tuesday at 9 when we do this. So okay, so as you're saying, so James Wood is in it.
No James Wood. Basically, you're playing as like Hades, not James Wood's Hades, different Hades, trying to escape from hell, or like from the Greek version of hell, which is a lot less. Everyone's getting tortured, and a lot more like, yeah, everyone needs somewhere to go when they die.
Oh, interesting. I want to tell you this. I think the graphics, if you look on here right now, it looks like a marble statue. So these graphics look terrible.
Teach, Hades existed outside of the game. I feel like you're finding other references to the same mythological character, and it's not what the game is really.
I don't know,
also,
man.
Have you ever seen a marble statue fully articulated in perfect 3D, 60 frames per second, 1980p?
Yes.
Because it actually does end up looking really cool.
It looks like a statue of a 3-headed dog. It looks terrible. These graphics look bad.
Oh, man. I don't want to have to be your Greek mythology professor, but it looks like I'm going to have to. That's actually Kerberos, the dog who guards the underworld. Huh?
Isn't it Cerberus?
They didn't really. The C in Greek usually means K.
Oh, interesting.
As far as I know, I might be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure it's Kerberos.
Listen, I think these graphics look bad, and I just want you to know that.
I'm not crazy.
Okay, that's what I want you to do.
Oh, you got a new one today.
I do. I have that one. I have this.
Yeah, I said
it. What are these from?
We're in a hype train.
Give me that.
Choo choo.
Deej, where are these from?
That's my friend Amanda from Yeet the Press, and that's my friend Tom. This is Choo Choo. Just like this from our Telegram conversation.
Oh, nice. All right.
Yeah. You better like it, because those are humans. They'll be so mad at you. They'll be so mad if you dare show disrespect. So you're enjoying it. What are you playing this game on?
I'm playing it on PC, but I understand it's also on a few other systems. They said they're going to put it out on Switch at some point, but I don't think it's out for the Switch yet.
No.
But yeah, dude, super dope. I recommend it. It was only $25, but it feels like I think it might. Wait, let me double check this so I'm not giving out wrong information. I don't want to get clocked in the comments again. It is out on Nintendo Switch and Windows and Mac. So not on PSs or Xboxes.
Oh, that's interesting. Very interesting. Well, that's the
yeah.
I should try it on Switch. You said how much was it?
It was $25, so it's less than half of full price.
God, that is real. That's some heavy duty.
Dude, it feels so worth it so far too. Just like endless replayability, man. Like you pick out what you get, like a spear, a sword, a bow and arrow. You can get gloves. There's a shield. I think there's a gun. You got all these cool different weapons, and they all play totally differently.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting. Well, here's what I want to move and talk to you about. Hades sounds fun. If anyone here in the chat is playing it, please let us know if you guys are playing it. I think you'll like it. Thanks, man. Do you think I'll like Hades? Zombie Cancer says, I think you'll like it, TJ. I hope he's right, because if you're not, I will sue you for defamation. And I am just, there was this woman that used to live in the apartment where I grew up, and like she was sue happy. Like she would always be like, I will sue you. Like she constantly would try to like pretend to sue people. It was the craziest thing I've ever seen.
Wow. I hope you hire her if you ever need to sue someone, dude. She sounds awesome.
Yeah. She was really cool. She was awesome.
Sounds like a young Phoenix Wright.
Yeah, she was a real Phoenix Wright. If Phoenix Wright was a piece of shit.
Yeah, he's a pretty nice guy.
If Phoenix Wright was a real piece of garbage.
Yeah, we love Phoenix Wright on this show. He's a good guy, but this girl is not.
Fortnite, Phoenix Wright, and everything else. You know what I want to talk about? Did you play Genshin Impact yet?
No, I watched a little bit of a video. Someone described it as like a Breath of the Wild-esque, and yeah, I can kind of see it.
Wait a second. They made a video?
It's just on YouTube somewhere.
Wait a second. What's the website? You what?
check. I don't know. Look at a video.
YouTube.
Yeah, why not?
YouTube. Yeah, I started playing Genshin Impact, and it is. I didn't want to like it, but then once I was out, it pulled me back in.
Ooh.
I know.
So wait, why didn't want to like it? You go into a game, you're like, I'm gonna sit down and play this for a while, but I don't want to like it. I want to be miserable.
100%. I was like, this is gonna be. I'm gonna hate play this game.
Okay.
The reason is I used to really like JRPGs, and it just gets to a point where they're just so like they're too JRPG, or it just loses everything.
Yeah.
And it just gets to a point where I'm bored with it. And so I downloaded it, and here's what I did today. Before I get into starting to play it, I want to get into a little bit of Hello Spaceman. Leo Spaceman. I want to get into, so my PlayStation is in the basement of this mansion that I live in. By the way, I live in a mansion. And so everything's in this basement, and upstairs in the first living room, there's a couple living rooms. So in the first living room, next to the study, the TV upstairs, the couch, a lot of sunlight. So I like to play video games up in light. Now, I don't know about you bottom feeders that listen to this trash show. You guys probably sit in your basement like
lifeless eyes, black eyes, like a doll's eyes,
just sitting there, burn-eyed, and doing nothing.
I'm ankle deep in filth. I have the curtains down. It stinks in here, and that's how I like it.
Yeah, I remember when I came over your house, Ian's room was just garbage bags, and there was a Mountain Dew pile. It was really gross.
Just to be clear, this isn't old Mountain Dew cans. This is old Mountain Dew that's congealed into a jelly-like substance.
Yeah, it's a jelly-like substance. It was really disgusting, and I told him he needed help.
Yeah, but I said,
but then what
I do need help. Reach out, scoop out a handful of that Mountain Dew jelly, and feed it to me. I need calories, baby.
Yeah, you need calories really bad. And then also when I try to touch the Mountain Dew, he hissed like a rabid raccoon, which was even more awkward.
Yeah.
So
sorry, it is my property.
It is your property. I shot it with a tranquilizer, and then you passed out. So in the first living room, I wanted to play Genshin Impact. Now, this game is available for the PlayStation 4. It's available for the iPad.
Ooh.
And it's available for mobile iOS and Android and personal computer. Now, I don't think it's cross-platform, so I went on my PlayStation, downloaded it, and started playing it. And I had this weird idea. My brother is able to stream video games onto his iPad, and he could play, like having his computer on, he could play on his iPad as a screen. So I'm like, I'm like, well, whoopity dippity, I want to try that. Okay. So I downloaded this. The PlayStation has an app that if you can stream from your PlayStation, it'll actually stream on the same Wi-Fi network onto your iPad. So I got the PlayStation to work upstairs in the first living room from the mansion's basement to like on the iPad. And I was like, there was a little bit of lag on and off. Hooked the controller up to the iPad. And Zombie Cancer, their stream froze, or it's me. I hope it is not us. So it worked. And I'm like, this is awesome. So it was great. Ian, can you check see if the streams froze?
Yeah, no, it looks good from where I'm sitting. Okay.
So I was like, this is great. So then I downloaded it, so I was able to play it upstairs. I'm like, this is really cool. I could play like PlayStation games on my on the iPad anywhere in this mansion, you know, as long as the Wi-Fi works. Or I make the butler bring the PlayStation from the downstairs upstairs, but I don't want to bother him.
He holds it on a silver platter while you're playing it.
Yeah, he holds on a silver platter. He's like, oh, your PlayStation. So, and I'm like, oh, well. I go, Dick Jeeves. I get it really shitty with him, like Dick Jeeves, like that. So it's
worked. Good that Yeah, it's good that you let living in a mansion and being so rich go to your head.
Oh, goes straight to my head. The other day I moved the cars. I had them move the cars around just because I wanted them in color order, and then I told them to change it back because I didn't like it. And they were just like, they don't argue because they get paid. I mean, I could fire them. People need jobs. So, so then I looked and I was like, oh, this game's on the iPad. Why don't I download on the iPad so I don't have to stream? I could just play it on my iPad for the iPad app.
Oh yeah.
But here, let me explain something to you.
Yeah.
Bad news. There is no cross saves on the iPad.
Oh, that's frustrating.
Yep. You're on the air, Mr. McGinnis. What do you want?
Is this Unlimited Lives Radio?
I did this again that I ruined his prank.
Okay.
Yeah, let's try it again. Ready? Hey, you're on air.
Okay. Hi, is this Unlimited Lives Radio?
Yeah. Yes,
Yes,
it is.
it is. That's one of the versions of the 8 titles that I gave this stupid show.
Yeah, this is Officer Jake Lugo. I'm following up on a report that there's a 40-year-old white man playing anime porn games on his PlayStation, Genshin Impact.
I don't
Wait, TJ, it's a porn game?
Well, listen, it's not a pornographic game.
Sir,
Yes,
sir, is this TJ? Sir, now listen, I've only seen the box art, but this clearly is not a good game.
it's. Wait, hold on, officer. Am I in trouble because I'm playing a not good game that could be construed as anime pornography, even though there's no nudity?
That is correct. I think you have to put in the code. You got to put in the nudity code. I heard.
Oh,
Like
really?
Genesis. Yeah.
The nude code?
Right. You got a whole ABC.
All right. So why
What a
would you,
stupid controller?
as why would you tell me this is an officer?
It's called entrapment, I believe.
Oh, cool. Oh, shit. Oh, sorry, officer. What was your name
TJ,
again?
I think if they do entrapment, you can get back at them. Why don't you get in touch with that girl and file a lawsuit?
Oh, yeah.
No, I just called. I already called no backsies. So we're good.
No back to shit.
Legal. No backsies is legal.
Objection.
Now,
Phoenix, right?
listen, well, why are you playing this little girl's game? I have to ask.
Well, I miss Breath of the Wild, if I could tell you, sir. I
He
miss
misses My Little Pony now that that's off air.
Yep, I'm a brony, so I miss it. And so far, the combat seems pretty fun. The story, sir, if I could tell you on the phone, the story is terrible. The voice acting is good, but it's very anime. There's a little creature called Paimon, which Leo Spaceman says Paimon is underage, which also, Paimon is also from Hereditary.
Yeah.
Prince of the Devil. Paimon is in this game as a little cute creature that's like, I'm going to help you.
Oh my God, don't trust him.
Yeah, see,
He's gonna knock your little daughter's head off.
That thing's a plant, and he's underage, so you're in a lot of trouble.
Wait, you mean it To Catch a Predator me?
Look, if you didn't play with your pants down, that would be different.
Well,
but
it's hot.
because you do,
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. It's hot in this mansion. I can't. The air conditioner doesn't reach. I have to cool off the cars in the garage, so I play pantsless.
I think we're going to have to press some charges. No more anime porn for you, sir.
All right, fine. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it, and I'll stop watching and playing the anime porn games.
Okay, tell Brian I said hi.
Sure, I will. That was an officer. That was an officer who said we would get in trouble.
I'm beginning to wonder because I don't think that's I think you're allowed to play anime porn in your own house with your pants off. So
I think so.
I'm wondering if this is actually just a peeping Tom who is watching you masturbate to your game, TJ.
No. Why would you ever? Number one, why would you pretend to be an officer if you're not? Why would you lie?
Yeah, why would you steal that valor?
Why would you, of all the valor to steal, why would you steal that valor? People in the Unlimited Lives Facebook group unlimited lives. There's a group, join the group, like the page. They were the ones, I forgot who, I feel like a real jerk. I forgot who turned us on to Genshin Impact, but it's cool. There's no cross save though. So long story short, I downloaded it on my iPad, deleted a bunch of games, downloaded it, try to log in and register. And then later after I looked up, I'm like, oh, no cross saves. A crap.
Yeah.
And then Joe Herrera, young Joseph was the one. He got mad. He was like, I told you to fucking play it. But I just beat Last of Us 2. Laugh at Brian, goes, TJ deleted that cop seemed serious. I just beat Last of Us 2, which is a brilliantly beautiful game. And like I cried. I loved it. So I kind of wanted something lighthearted before I play Ghost of Takashikishiko.
Tsushima.
Yes. Ghost of Tsushima. Ghost of it. So, and also, yeah. So I don't know, man. I think you should play it. Maybe because I heard it opens up to it like turns into like a relative MMORPG sort of. We can all play it together. Are you there? Did you die? And we lost Ian. Surprise. I need to buy baby boy an Ethernet wire to run to his thing. Don't go Wi-Fi, kids. Don't go Wi-Fi. My God, what happened to you?
What happened? Ghost came. Ghost of Tsushima came.
Ghost of Tsushima, 56K, baby, Alpha Monk says. Yes, Leo Spaceman, we're going to get to the Avengers in a minute. But for now, I like talking about Genshin Impact. I think it's fun. I think you might like it. It has the combat's really fun.
Yeah, the combat looked okay. I wasn't really into the open world thing in Breath of the Wild, so I don't know, man. Also, it's a gacha game, which I'm not looking to start another one.
What
I mean, like, it's like you collect the characters, and it's like there's all these like microtransactions to get better characters and things like that.
Oh, yeah, probably. I put in the Facebook group a big joke about that was like, I need 10 wishes for geo gems, and then 10. You don't have enough geo gems. You need slide whistles to.
Yeah.
It was like, dude, it was so aggravating. I was like really annoyed.
Yeah, dude.
And yeah, it's UV8. So I'll show you. Genshin Impact doesn't look too crazy. I mean, it looks like every anime thing you can imagine.
Yeah, they kind of have a style. Anime's kind of figured out a style now.
I mean, it's just every anime. It's like this is the style. It's like I remember back in the day, it was like Akira. Akira had a style. Ninja Scroll was a different style, and then you had other ones like that. But Zombie Cancer goes. Honestly, the microtransactions aren't a big deal. You don't really need it from what I've seen so far. Yeah, maybe there's not. But there's it's a lot of elemental stuff. The main girl that's on the left here, she's blonde hair, a flower in her hair, and she's like a water element person. The red girl in the back doing those weird Japanese hand gesture things. She like fire, but I don't know.
You don't see normal women just walking around all the time with their in weird K-pop poses for no reason.
Yeah, that's it. K-pop poses. Yeah.
I know they're Japanese, but it's K-pop poses for some reason.
K-pop pose, yeah. And then so she does fire. The combat's pretty fun. If you use water attacks and you stand in water, your attacks are more powerful. And then
because you're getting more wet. I get it, TJ. It's a porn game.
No, it's not a porn game. No, it's my loins are burning when I play it, but that's not what it is. It's not, but it's pretty fun. I find it very good, and I think it has addictive. It's I don't know. It's pretty addictive. I'm gonna play Ghost of Tsushima next, but to wrap up with this tangent of no reason, Last of Us 2 was just an amazing. That's the reason I went to this fun game. It just was an incredible. Just story.
Last of Us 2 was, yeah.
Last of Us 2 was just the story's beautiful, the action. I mean, it was just it had so many. It was like, it was like a double whammy of good stuff and bad stuff.
Double whammy. Double whammy.
Wait, I thought you said Last of Us 2 was good. What was the bad stuff? Or did you just want to use the double whammy sound clip?
Double whammy. There was a great action, great story. Double whammy.
Okay.
Thread from this Tuesday night. The episode should be out already of Unlimited Lives, the one I did last night, where I talked about Rambo being an MK3 DLC character and how there would be better Stallone characters to do that.
Yo, at this point, I feel like Mortal Kombat with the action man with guns is the same as Smash Brothers with the guy with sword, anime guy with sword.
Yeah. I thought it was pretty weird that it was Rambo, but like I said, I got into it. I got into it in on the podcast that's out today, which I'm like double checking to make sure. Yep. Yeah, Rambo and MK11. You could download it. Meow.
Cool.
So yeah, pretty cool. So Hades, you're playing, you love. Genshin Impact is pretty cool. Last of Us 2 is amazing. And so what do we got? Oh, you want to talk about
Marvel?
Let's touch it. Let's touch it.
Okay, I'll put a finger on it. Ooh, still hot. Hot button issue.
Oh, this is what they say, hot off the presses.
Yeah, so
hold on. Heavy Egos. I can't wait for Steven Seagal in MK. Very funny. Oh, I love it. That would be very Jean-Claude Van Damme from Bloodsport. I mean, that's what Jean-Claude Van Damme was. Johnny Cage, basically. That's what it was.
Dude, the entire cast of Mortal Kombat 12 is just going to be the Expendables.
Yes, that'd be great. So me and you were playing Marvel. Marvel Comics is a comic book company that is not as good as DC. DC is so much better than Marvel. And I'm just kidding. I'm a big DC Marvel fan. Me and you were playing Avengers. Did you beat it?
Yeah.
Right? Marvel's Avengers. I did not beat it yet. And I kind of knew this would happen with this game is we all kind of lost track of it.
Yeah.
And the sad thing is, as you know, when you have these games that like MD medical doctor Leo Spaceman, who's on here, like wrote about, you guys hear about the Avengers game matchmaking. It's under 1,000 people already and causing making issues. And that's the problem with these, that's the problem with these games is I'm glad me and you, like I could hit you up, Jackie, Shock, who's like a friend of the show. Brian plays Avengers. And I could hit them up and be like, hey man, do you guys want to play?
Yeah.
But if you have matchmaking issues and then people can't play your levels, you're like, then people can't play your game, which is the issue with these online World of Warcrafty MMO light.
I know. That was an issue from the beginning with me, though. I never got into a good matchmaking game. I tried to play it. Like after I beat the campaign, I would have stuck around, but I kept trying to start, a matchmaking game. You get one person, they just throw you in immediately. So it's like, all right, I'm playing with one person and two computer guys. Like it never got to a 4-person game, and I tried it like at least a half dozen times.
Yeah, and
that's after waiting like 15, 20 minutes because it's like, the chances that someone is around your level and doing the same mission you are seems so like small.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is a like a not. Yeah, I never thought of that. The odds of you being on the same mission together. And now they just have to pump their AI. But then they also like, even I spoke on this. It's funny. I talked about this on the podcast that came out today and just kind of like said some of the management speak that, they put out there, like, we're working hard to give you a product.
Yeah.
But the issue is that no matter what you put out, it doesn't matter if there's no one playing it. This game is going to just die by the wayside.
Well, they weren't good with community outreach. Like the Reddit threads would have a ton of complaints about the exact same issues. No answers from the devs. And the issue, like one of the big ones was, I think a lot of people who were at top level who would have kept playing were really frustrated by like, there's no iframes after you get hit. So one hit turns into a combo. You're hit 4 times. You haven't stacked, like you can't stack durability enough that it's like at the top level when you're playing at level 150, 3 hits and you're dead. And those 3 hits can come very quickly. and you can't escape them once they start.
Yeah, I mean that's you were saying that when we were playing it too, and it's just like as for the devs, I just don't know why. Like that's the first thing you need to do is like listen to your audience. You know what I mean?
I think they just overtuned it. They they have all of these like levers and fiddles, and they were like, all right, let's try and it's Marvel, so it's going to be huge. Let's just make sure that like the entire gameplay is built around getting people to spend money on microtransactions or whatever.
Yeah, which it's not. Remember the gear doesn't show up.
No, you're right.
The gear is just stats.
Yeah.
And then there's costumes. I don't even know how you unlock the costumes at all. They're just, there's just.
Oh, so many.
And you can't unlock them. I played for a little bit. I still can't. But that is going to be, that's the shit is like when your game's going to drop. Unless you do some single player, unless they start like busting their ass with like some single player missions. But there's the ones they're pitching out are like, they're like, well, we have a new Warzone area. We have a new, like what is it called, we have another new outpost coming that's going to unlock more story.
No one wants to hang out in the outposts.
No shit. I hated going to the tower and
it sucked. Like you can't even use any of your movement abilities, and they're the biggest, most sprawling, convoluted spaces in any of those games.
Yeah, it's nuts. So it's just, and then they were like, oh, we have another, and then they have raids. They're like, oh, we have a high level. You have to work to. This was the nail in the coffin. We have highly coordinated missions that you and your friends go on to like get high level loot. And I'm like, man, you got to read the room. you got to read the room because I'm going to tell you something.
It's like you're breaking up with your girlfriend. You're like, I think it's over. And she goes, no, it's not over. Let's have a baby. And you're like, no.
You're like,
I'm not crazy.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, it's nuts. It really was the nail in the coffin when they're like, we're going to do some high level, high coordinated games. I was like, dude, this is just such a bad idea. I feel bad for it's just they should have. The Last of Us was legit 20 fucking hours.
Really?
It was a huge. I don't even know how much it was clocking in, but it felt like it ended 6 times. And that's not a bad way. It would end, but it was like it just the game kept going, and the story and the characters, everything kept evolving. It just, dude, you got to play it, man. Did you beat the first one?
I did. It was great,
dude. The second one is 1,000 times better. It's
impossible.
No, dude, I'm telling you.
Yeah,
I'll check it.
It's amazing.
I'll check it out eventually.
I mean, you have to. What are you going to play? Genshin Impact?
I'm play Genshin Impact. I'm play Hades. The Shadowlands pre-patch finally dropped.
Oh, thank God. I was very scared about what was going on with the WoW world.
Dude, just quickly, it's so buggy. I went and I started a new character, and there's like some cutscene that was supposed to happen. Just a black screen with a red X going from corner to corner of the monitor saying temporary placeholder.
Oh, wait. What?
Yep. It's like super buggy already, the new patch.
Oh, dude, that game's been out too long.
Well, the problem is that they went back with this new thing and they're trying to redo a bunch of the old content, or like not redo it, but like have a bunch of different ways to be like, oh, if you just want to play this expansion or this expansion or this expansion, you can just kind of start and level in any of them instead of automatically having to do, like the normal path. Like they just literally, the top level used to be 120 and now it's level 60.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah, I remember you saying that. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't understand why WoW would even dare drop something that's buggy and shitty. Like,
this isn't even the patch yet. This is the pre-patch for the new expansion. The new expansion doesn't have a release date since it was pushed back a couple of weeks ago. It was supposed to come out later this month, and now it's like, we don't know when it's coming out. They haven't given us anything.
You know what, Blizzard? What are you doing? Why don't you make another StarCraft and shut up? Make another StarCraft that And no, everyone's going to play on tournaments, and no one plays. I don't know any person that plays StarCraft for fun.
Do you know a lot of professional StarCraft gamers who play it professionally?
Yeah, I mean, well, have you ever? Let me ask you a question, and I can ask here in the chat. How many people here actually know someone that's like, hey, what are you doing right now? Playing StarCraft. Nobody, but weirdos that are in tournaments.
I used to do that years ago. Like if it was like, 1998, I'd be playing StarCraft maybe.
Yeah, I get it, but it's like no one plays it anymore unless, and I don't know why it's still a tournament game. It's so weird to me.
I don't know. There's not a lot of real-time strategy games anymore, and I think the last one that was well-tuned might have been StarCraft 2.
Yeah, I mean, Command and Conquer was one thing.
Yeah.
We have CNC.
I mean, CNC was never that well-tuned for like competitive games, though.
How dare you?
It was fun to play, but it wasn't like a tuned game.
How dare you?
TJ, how many more times can I say the word tuned on this episode?
Stop being tuned. Stop. I need you to
Stop. Or my mom will shoot.
Okay?
Why?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
You have a whole new soundboard, and every single choice is exactly as weird and obscure, except they're all new? How do you keep doing this?
I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I enjoy it.
You have a stop or my mom will shoot all ready to go?
Yeah, it's ready to go. So if I read stop, I could just hit that. I just like, Ian, I need you to
Stop. Or my mom will shoot.
That's what I need you to do.
Jesus.
I need you to stop, or my mom will shoot. Okay?
Okay, TJ.
Let me ask you,
I don't want Mrs. Del Reno to shoot me, so I'll stop.
Please. She's almost as precious as Estelle Getty. So I found this. Oh, also the PlayStation 5, I have not pre-ordered it yet.
Okay.
And I need to. Because
I'm gonna wait on it.
How long are you gonna wait? Jeff Cirilli said he's gonna wait till comedian Jeff Cirilli till like January, February.
It depends if there's like a price drop incoming or a new model launching. And I don't know. I just always feel like the first run of systems are never that good.
Yeah,
there's always like even like the first production run, like if they don't change the model, a lot of times, like remember the Xbox 360 had like the red ring of death.
Oh, dude. Yeah, I remember it. Did you ever have that happen?
No, I never had. No, I never did.
I had that happen. I was playing Lord of the Rings, War in the North.
Oh, your favorite game of all time.
Yeah, I hate that game.
Nice.
And I was, where was I? I was in my old apartment, Sunset Park, and I remember my girlfriend at the time was in the front room, was her studio. So the front room was a big lit room. So it was the bottom floor of a brownstone. And for people that don't know brownstones, they're basically three-story houses, like 3 floors back in New York. And then people buy the whole building and then they convert like the bottom level into an apartment, the second level into an apartment. So think of a 3-story house where like, you're down, like imagine if someone turned your living room and kitchen into an apartment, and then when you walk upstairs to your bedrooms, they bang walls out, and then they kind of turn that into an apartment. Then they go up to the 3rd floor where all the bedrooms are, and they bang the walls out and make that an apartment. So she was in the front room, and I just remember like playing it, and then the screen went like light, like black-ish, where the colors got screwed up, and then I just saw the red ring just come on, and the Xbox turned off, and the ring was just flashing. Or the ring was solid, and I was like, and I screamed like, no! And then she ran in because I guess she thought like something happened. We had cats, so I guess she probably thought one of the cats was dead, or I stepped on a cat.
You sat on it like Chrissy.
Yeah, from The Sopranos. Yeah, I sat on the Xbox and it red ringed.
TJ was like,
in warmth.
He was so high from playing Lord of the Rings War in the North that he sat on and killed a cat.
I was so high I sat on and killed a cat because I was so high in War in the North.
Oh, I was probably looking for warmth. He probably not good in there.
So good. So I should get some soprano soundboards. Sound effects should make
For real, dude. Now that I'm into.
Now that, yeah, I definitely will. So, yeah, the red ring was frightening, and then I unplugged it, waited. I think I mailed it back to Best Buy, and they gave me mailed it to Best Buy. No, physically brought the 360 into Best Buy because I had a warranty with it.
Nice.
And the warranty for Best Buy back in the day was if you had a TV that broke, or you had a your Xbox, if it broke, you just went in to the store and you were like, "Hey, this is busted," and they would go, "Do you have a warranty?" You go, "Yeah, I have a protection plan," and they would go, "Okay," and they would just give you a whole new one. So
nice.
I took the hard drive off the top of the Xbox 360 because the hard drive could be detachable. Do you remember that?
Mm-hmm.
So I took my hard drive off, went to the Best Buy, was like, "Hey, I have a protection plan. My Xbox red ring." They're like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry, sir." And I was like, "It's fine, but if you don't take care of this, I'll buy this Best Buy. I am rich." And they were like,
"I'm going to convert it into a brownstone mansion for myself."
Yeah, I will make
we're going to clear out this warehouse space and make it 3 mansions.
Yeah, I'll make this. You'll have no job. You'll be working in my mansion. Take this back, you plebe, is what I said to him.
Good for you. I'm glad you act like this.
Oh yeah, I'm a monster. It's my favorite thing. And yeah, so then she gave me gave me the new one, and I was like, "Hey, you need you to take the hard drive out." I was like, "Because I have my hard drive, so I don't need the hard drive." So then she just put the new hard drive. Oh no, she actually gave. Sorry, I'm like an old man telling a story.
Yeah, Grandpa Simpson, tell us more about your hard drive on your Xbox 360.
They gave me the whole Xbox and I had 2 hard drives then.
Oh, that's good.
And yeah, I ended up like lucking out with like 2 of them. So, yeah. So it was pretty rad. But yeah, the red ring is one of the scariest thing. And I think as people with PlayStations, you guys talking to PlayStation people, you guys don't have to deal with the red ring.
Yeah.
And I know you've had 360s, right?
I never had one. No, actually.
Alpha Monk says that's the same that happened with mine. Second day I had one. So Alpha Monk, did you get it at Best Buy? It's like this podcast brought to you by Best Buy. And yeah, my friend Darren's red ringed, and he had to mail it into like a Best Buy center, and then wait 2 weeks to get it back. It was awful. He said yes, he had friends who worked at a Best Buy and they told him when they were in.
Yeah.
So it's pretty. Red ring is pretty scary, man.
Yeah, so that's my take. Is I'm probably not going to get anything right away because you never know. It could be like you waste your money, or like if you don't get a warranty, or sometimes they just don't make them that well because they're rushing them at first.
Yeah, I guess so. Heavy E, what's up, duder? And I know you've been watching. Biggest issue with PlayStation seems to be overheating. Yeah, that's a bummer. That's like when people have the entertainment centers, and you'd have like, when I used to work as a cable guy, used to go to like someone's house, and they would have the entertainment centers with the small shelves, and then and they would have like everything stacked on top of it, and it would just overheat everything.
Yeah.
So it was like Jeff C's supposed to be calling in. He wanted to talk a little Fall Guys and stuff, but he would be great for this, overheating stuff. But I don't know.
Dude.
No, I've been trying to stall because I want to hear his take on a red ring, and just like he's not calling. So I just need what's it called? Punctual. I need Jeff to be punctual. Just like Brian calls, and I could ruin it with a prank call. I didn't know that those overheat, but I know if you like have them sitting next to like, 8, what is it called? Cable boxes. Hello, you're on the air.
Yes, hello. Is this the Fall Guys Season 2 hotline?
Yes, yes, it is.
Oh, yes, hi. I'm stuck on night fever. I need some help.
Can you spell that? How is it spelled?
Just before we start, you're going to have to know that this is an adaptation of the old Nintendo hint line. This will be $4.99 a minute for any hints you need on Fall Guys.
Do you guys take Power Glove?
Yes, we do.
Do we take Power Glove as a form of payment?
As currency, yeah.
Yes. We take Power Glove as form of payment. Not the Power Glove, not
Yeah,
a
man. I want to get into Fall Guys Season 2.
You wanna get into it?
Yeah.
Well, first things first, go downstairs and ask your mommy and daddy if it's okay if you could download it. And make sure your diety is clean and you have a rattle and a little bag of Cheerios.
And if you come from a wealthy family, make sure you have a silver spoon in your mouth.
Yeah, make sure you have a silver spoon.
Like young TJ did.
Baby game.
Yeah, I do think it's a baby game. Hey, listen, it's only fun if like we play it tonight and it's like me, Ian, my friend Jeff, and my friend Brian. Because I don't know who this is on the phone.
Yeah.
It's just cool. Thanks, sir. That you say yes. Thank you, sir. You could get into season 2. What you want to do is you want to start your PlayStation, hold the PlayStation button down, the square and the triangle, count that down for 30 seconds. Then you're going to unplug the system as fast as you can and then plug it back in to try to get a spark going in the outlet. And you want to do that until you see enough of a spark that possibly the PlayStation catches fire or overheats enough that it explodes.
I'm trying all that, and it's very hard to do all that.
All right. If that's not working, you want to get out the hand crank that should have come with your PlayStation, insert it into the accessory port, and you want to rotate while alternating clicking the on button on the controller and the console itself.
Yeah. Did that work?
Yes. Yes, wait, I got it working now. I beat Night Fever now. Thank you.
Great. That helped you beat Night Fever?
I got past. I was stuck on the pink spikes.
Oh, really? Cool. Oh, the jelly spikes? How dangerous?
Oh, they're tough.
How dangerous if there's jelly spikes?
Do you guys think it's the game of the year, potentially?
Oh my God. I'm not even going to answer that question.
I mean,
no.
It'll be game of the year in the sense that it's probably the biggest game that came out this year.
Yeah, but did Fortnite win game of the year?
Someone probably gave it game of the year.
Yeah, like some 9-year-old that his floss dance got stolen from. He was like,
wait, let me look this up.
I want to take Minecraft, Fortnite, and Fall Guys, and I want to put it in a dirty diaper and bury it like a time capsule. That's what I want to do with that game. It's only fun when you're with your friends. I don't know. Do you play it on your own, sir?
I play with my 3-year-old brother, and he loves it.
Oh, cool.
Very cool.
How old are you? Cool. How old are you, sir? Should I say sir or junior?
I'm sorry. What did you ask me?
How old are you, young man?
20.
You're 20. Do your friends think it's cool that you play Fall Guys?
With a 3-year-old, not exactly.
Oh, well, that's a bummer. Well, I'm glad you got past night match.
Saturday night fever. It's a combination between the disco movie and A Knight's Tale.
It's a mashup?
A Knight's Tale was awesome. Wasn't Heath Ledger in that?
Yes, he was.
Heath Ledger, yeah.
And John Travolta. Two great tastes that go better together.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Why no movie mashups? You get a lot of music mashups. Why no movie mashups?
They should make movies.
Saturday Night's Tale.
Saturday night.
Yeah.
Charge! Smash. Oh, it's so fun. Well, thank you, sir. I hope we helped you get on to your Knight's Tale Saturday night level.
Oh, that's it? Okay.
Oh, no, that's not it. You can talk about whatever you want.
No, that's fine.
What are you? I'm sorry, sir. Are you upset?
No, it's fine. I'm gonna go play Fall Guys season 2.
I don't know. The funny thing is, like, this is the part of the bit where do you break or do you follow through?
Oh,
No,
man.
I'm gonna go play Fall Guys too. You guys are great. Keep up the good work.
All right, cool. Thank you so much, sir. Enjoy your 20s.
Wow. Also, for the record, Fortnite did win Game of the Year from the Golden Joysticks Award. I told you.
No, it's just,
It's yeah, dude. Every game's gonna win Game of the Year somewhere.
well, let me ask you this. Oh, here's Game of the Year. Did you ever play Rock a Band?
Oh yeah, I remember Rock Band.
Rock a Band. So the PS5 controller can be used as a microphone.
Okay.
I don't understand how that works.
There's probably a microphone in the controller.
No, yeah, I understand that.
Okay, so what's the issue?
I'm not crazy.
I understand. That's such a great answer. What a great answer. I don't understand. Yeah, it's built in. I know that. It doesn't feel like do you hold it like a microphone? Because it's not shaped like a microphone.
I don't know. You plug in your headset, or you hold it up, and there's a microphone on it.
But why would you? So we've used microphones as performers.
I'm actually using one right now, believe it or not.
Yes, I'm using
It's
one.
actually my PS5 controller, though. Would that surprise you? And I'm not going to tell you how I'm holding it.
I need to know. The controller's shape doesn't make sense for a controller. Like, you can't hold. If you hold it, it's like holding devil horns. Like, you hold it, and it doesn't work right. It feels weird. It feels like you're
because you can only hold it one-handed, and it's balanced to be held two-handed.
Yes, and also it's the same thing. Like if Rode made a microphone that was shaped like a hairbrush, because they're like, hey, you could use this hairbrush as a microphone in the shower.
Well, actually, the recommended way to do it is you hold your finger out like Thanos, and you balance it perfectly on the tip of your index finger.
Never like
and then you sing into it.
Like the universe should be balanced.
Yeah, perfectly balanced. The PlayStation 5 controller is perfectly balanced like the universe.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Heavy E says put the devil horns next to your cheeks and talk. Just hold it like an old style rotary phone.
Is that what you do? You hold it like a phone, I guess?
Hell yeah. And then sing into it like you're singing into the phone.
Yeah, you're like
that's
well, you can tell by the way I use my walk. I guess so.
Yeah.
Saturday Night Fever. I was singing Saturday Night Fever. Call back.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Alpha
Heath Ledger was great in that.
He was really good in that movie. He goes, it's so you could tape it to your chin and use it for VR.
Oh.
Yeah, you imagine doing that and then it drops. You'd feel like such a horse's ass. You'd feel like a real horse's ass.
If I drop a brand new beautiful PS5 controller, yeah.
No, don't. So to touch on the final thing I want to talk about, unless you want to, we could touch on the Dreamcast Mini, which could be coming soon.
Just a rumor, but yeah. What else is there? I want to talk about the Dreamcast Mini.
You do or you don't?
Yeah, I loved a Dreamcast.
Cool.
I got a Dreamcast after they discontinued it for like less than $100, including 4 controllers, and I think I got a couple games with it.
Really?
It was like dirt cheap.
Yo, I remember when it came out, and I was working at Sears, and like everybody wanted it, and I just was like, oh, this looks okay. And it's just like, dude, a Dreamcast Mini, all I want is MCV2.
Yeah, that's the first home game. That's the first home system that had it. I sent like 1,000 hours into that freaking game.
Yeah, I remember I got mine by mailing in 10,000 Marlboro miles, and I got a Sega Dreamcast.
Nice. I paid for mine with Power Glove.
Marlboro miles. Oh, did you paid for with Power Glove? Oh man, I can't believe I still have just for people watching the stream. I have this thing hard lined into my modem, and it's still like giving problems.
Yeah, it's probably because you're streaming all that Genshin Impact porn on the side.
It's not porn. It's a normal game.
Yeah.
What do you mean? So we found this on what's called Esquire magazine. So there it is. Now, here's the weird thing about the Dreamcast. And if you're watching this on YouTube, you could physically see what we're doing. I will explain it for the people at home. So then, we don't lose iTunes people. So it looks, now, am I right or wrong that would the controller be the same size as it should be? Or do these mini systems have smaller controllers?
I think they have the same size controller, but I'm not 100% sure about that.
I know the Nintendo Mini. Oh, I wish Brian McGinnis was still here because he has a PlayStation Mini. Crap and a cracker.
Dude, I want to see them put Power Stone on that though. Power Stone 2. That game was so good.
Oh, Power Stone 2? Yeah, dude. Yeah. Power Stone 2 was the shizzy. Power Stone 2 was it? Yeah, so Esquire magazine. I didn't read this. I'm just trying to,
Actually, I read that article. It's BS because it is just a rumor. Apparently, someone in Sega said, "Oh yeah, we're thinking about maybe doing a new mini system." And then Esquire says they're releasing the Dreamcast Mini, but
Oh, you know what? Screw you, Esquire magazine. Screw you.
I can't trust them.
Stupid horse you rode in on, you asshole. You piece of garbage. Number one.
Yeah, dude.
Number one, if they're going to make a Sega console, they're probably going to go for Saturn or something stupid.
Well, you can play Nights into Dreams then. Or sorry, Saturday Nights into Dreams.
No, I want
Saturday Nights into Dream Tales.
You remember
all three of them?
When we used to be able to be close and hug when we played video games, and me and you were dying to play MCV2, and it was like we couldn't find, it's nowhere unless you loaded up your PS3.
Yeah.
And then we had to make sure the controllers were charged, and it was why? What is Capcom doing? They released all these Street Fighter games.
I don't think it's Capcom. It's Marvel. They're being dickwads about it. Because remember they put out MVC Origins at some point, and it didn't have Marvel versus Capcom 2 in it. No. It was a collection of Marvel superheroes versus Street Fighter, and I think Marvel versus Capcom 1, but that was it.
I've never heard of this, man.
It was just a re-release. These weren't new games,
Origins? I see Infinite. No way, dude.
Marvel versus Capcom Origins.
Capcom Origins is a crossover.
It had Marvel superheroes and Marvel versus Capcom 1.
And it was just those two full games?
Yeah, it came out 8 years ago. Oh, and I guess they took that off of every online platform too.
I guess it is because I guess it is because of Marvel.
Yeah, it's Capcom and Marvel's contract expired, so they didn't have the right to sell it anymore.
That's so annoying.
It's really frustrating.
Damn it. Dude, I just want to play MCV2.
Yeah, me too.
I'm I love the Dreamcast controller. I've said it.
Oh, wait, you live in a mansion. You're super rich. Why don't you just go and buy a cabinet?
Because, number one, the arcade is full.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, the arcade is full. And my rich sugar daddy says no.
Oh, really?
There's a Fall Guys cabinet there, and that's why I hate Fall Guys, because I want to get rid of it to replace it with either what was the racing game? California. What was the famous racing game?
Cruising USA.
That's it. Son of a bitch.
You bastard.
Cruising USA or MCV 2 or 1, and he said yes, or a Genshin Impact cabinet. Thank you, Jason. And my dad,
the whole coin slot is all clogged with your old cum.
Yeah, that's the problem. Is I ruined the system. So he said no, and that's what makes me so mad.
Ugh.
Yeah, I don't
that's
like
too
it.
bad. Well, I found online you could get a cabinet for $3,000.
That's not that bad. I'm this close to doing that. But you know what? Who's gonna maintain it? Where am I gonna put I wish I had a house. I wish I owned a house. I'm at a point in my life where I want a house so I can die in it. That's my dream, is to have a house that I just want to die in a house. I don't know what it is. But I'm at a point where I don't want to move or live in basements, and COVID really screwed everything up, but I want to live in a house that I go, I'm probably going to die in this house, and I'll be happy with it because then I can start putting my arcade cabinets and my anime screening porn rooms and my, my
You should have a room for your Mountain Dew.
Yeah, just like a pool that I could put Mountain Dew in. That's what I want. What a fun
the
show!
Secret ingredient is plain Jello.
Ooh, delicious. Thank you for calling, and thank you to callers. We had Officer, I forgot his name, and young 20-year-old Jeff with a G calling in about Fall Guys. Thanks for calling in. Tune in every Tuesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on twitch.tv/Unlimited Lives Gaming. This will be out Friday on YouTube's to watch, and it'll be on iTunes on Friday too. So now you get your podcast twice a week. You have one with me doing goofs and jokes and bits alone, and then one with me and my buddy Ian and you guys. Alpha Monkey, do you guys have a time limit, an hour? No. Oh, you would enjoy more fun? Well, head over to iTunes and download the podcast there today or watch the old episodes. Alpha Monkey, I'm so sorry we can't stay longer. No, we don't have a limit. Just, I think an hour is a really good, solid time. Ian, if I snuck into an adult magazine shop and I said, excuse me, I'd like a magazine that has the dirtiest Twitter handle, what would they find?
They'd probably give you twitter.com/RexSaucy, where I filter out the sewage in my mind onto the tweets.
Yeah. And you can follow me at TJ Del Reno. You can follow the show at Unlimited SXM on Twitter and Unlimited Lives Gaming on Twitch and Instagram and Unlimited Lives on Facebook. I, again, for the 700th time, apologize that everything's all over the place. I need to fix it. I also need to fix it because there's a YouTube channel called Unlimited Lives Gaming, and they kind of ripped off our logo, and they do mediocre things they do mediocre stuff, and they're our sport enemies now. I don't know who they are, and I don't want to be friends with them. So,
but they're dead to us.
Yeah, they have. They're mildly more successful than we are. I don't know about podcast area, but I know on YouTube it's very bad. So don't check it out. But you can follow events on YouTube/Unlimited Lives on YouTube. Great job, everyone. So let's play ourselves out. Thank you so much for listening and watching along.
Thanks for everything. I love you. I miss you already. Bye-bye.
Thanks for everything, guys. And I want you to have a beautiful, wonderful day. Say bye, Ian.
Bye-bye, Ian.
Good evening. Would you like to see Mr. Del Reno, Sir Ian?
Yes, Jeeves, I would. I'm sorry about the scratches on your face. Is he rowdy today?
He's extremely rowdy, sir.
All right. Sorry again. Hey, Tej, I'm here.
Whee! Oh, I slid down 5 stories of a banister.
I saw that. Look at it. It dressed you up in your little Robin suit on the way down, too. That's impressive.
Yeah, I'm Robin. Hey, Jeeves, you see how he's dressed as Batman?
Yeah, I did. I didn't want to say Jeeves. It looks good, man. Looks good.
Yeah, he's dressed as Jeeves. Do the voice. I don't want to, sir. Do the voice, or I swear I will punch your son in the face. Right, sir. Swear to me. That's cool. That's cool, right?
Yeah, great job, Jeeves.
You want to be
Great
Joker?
I don't want to be Joker because last time you shot me.
Yeah, I did, because that's what games are for. So I'm sorry if you don't want to come over here and have fun. You know what?
Stop. I'm a normal dude.
Your mom shot me last time?
Yeah, my mom did. Yeah.
That sucks, man. I got to find a new friend who has Cruisin' USA.
Well, good luck. You won't find a person that has the one with the phone code so you can save your score. Good luck. All right, guys. Thank you for watching and sticking around to that weird end bit that we do every week. See ya.
All right. Have a good one, guys. We'll see you next week. I'll see you Friday for the game if anyone wants to play.
Yes, Friday for Among Us. And watching on YouTube, Friday Among Us with Ian and friends, and I should be there too. Great, guys. Ian, take care. He's been Ian O'Keefe. I'm TJ Del Reno. Thanks for watching. Take care. Thanks for watching.